fuck with energy drinks, man. Like, I guess I'll have like a Red Bull every once in a while, but even when I do, it's not mine. It's usually like one of my parents, and they share with me a little.
Dude, I saw like an advertisement for like a monster drink, and it wasn't just regular monster. It was like try or caffeine, monster something plus some weird combination. I'm like, dude, just call it the heart attack. Like you're gonna
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
die.
Just
Like
call it diabetes, you know? I mean,
not
come
no, that's not even diabetes. That's just fucking cholesterol. Like
on. Yeah, just call it fucking liver damage and get it over with.
yeah, dude. Oh my god, dude, did you hear about that fucking Liver King, dude?
No,
The Liver King. Do you know who the Liver King is?
nope.
Search him up. Pull up.
Jamie, pull it
Pull it
up.
up. Pull it up, Jamie. Pull up the Liver King.
Liver King confession. I
That
lied.
yeah. Just look up pictures of the man first.
Oh
Before.
shit. Oh, wait a minute. I was just scrolling through Moist Critical's page and
Yeah, yeah.
I saw him. I never knew that I laid eyes on him.
You know how that man looks like, right?
Yeah.
So steroids or not? What do you think?
Nah, he's juicing 100%, man.
Fucking yeah. How the fuck do you think you look like one of fucking The Rock Johnson's fucking veins on top of his forehead? Like come
Even
to life.
even John Cena himself said, well, he didn't like confess it upright, but he alluded to the fact that he could have taken steroids. Like he didn't doubt it. Like, come on,
Really?
he's taking
I saw a
steroids at
video where
some
he was
point.
like, "I've been natural my whole life." He's like the
Really?
most patriotic
Because
people.
like
Like,
in an interview, he didn't like say it upright, but he was basically saying, I'm not saying that I didn't, but there's no way you would know.
I saw another video where he just straight up said, "No, I've been natural my whole life. I got bullied."
I'd like to think that, you know.
Yeah, no, I'd like to think all my childhood
Arnold,
heroes aren't villains.
yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure he was juicing at some.
Dude, he definitely has got to be on some shit because there's no way you pull up to a movie scene and just like that shit just
that,
makes no sense.
that was actually good, man. Do it again.
No, get to the job. Blew out my fucking kneecap.
Yeah, no, my buddy actually does a spot on Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. It's so good. Like I wasn't expecting it to be good. He just whipped it out of nowhere. I was like, ah, shit, that's talent. You know? Oh, you're drinking that Fiji, huh?
No, it's just fucking.
Tap
You know,
water.
you know what's it was hilarious. I bought this shit. I get these new fucking Fiji bottles every like month.
Yeah.
Um, then yeah, no, it's just tap water. I just like people say, "Oh, you want that fancy water?" But we got
Yeah,
that fucking Detroit water right now. They're fixing the plumbing.
like I just pulled this out of like fucking Michigan. You know,
Yeah,
tap water has never tasted so good.
yeah, no.
I don't think I drank water all day. Actually, no, I didn't. I haven't drank any type of liquid all
Hey
fucking
man,
day.
why you walking out here dehydrated? Come on.
I don't know, but this shit is hitting, man. I got the tingles.
Oh
Woo!
my god, dude, you ever just drink water with fucking ice? Just ice water after
Yeah.
a long, nice day? Just
Oh my god. After mowing the fucking both the front and the back lawn,
oh my god.
backyard and the front lawn. Oh wait, you don't have backyard. Shit.
I don't got nothing, man. We're poor.
I mean, at least you don't gotta mow the lawn. Mowing the lawn is cool and all, except for when the sun is basically on your ass trying to dig for gold. Then that begins to be a problem.
My dad
Um,
thought that coming to America meant that, he would get a brand new start. He was like, I got so excited. Then he got called up from, just a mutual contact. He's like, hey, we want to hire you and whatnot. He's like, yeah, my life is about to change. This
yeah.
this isn't Mexico no more. I'm in the U.S. And the first job they give him, they're like, take your ass outside and go mow this lawn for me. And he's like, fuck,
Yeah, yeah, no,
no.
my parents would tell me stories about like when they were coming to America, when they arrived to America. Like my mother, she was a little girl, right, and she said that they were saying stories of like money fall in America, it rains money
Oh hell
falls
yeah,
from the
man.
fucking ceiling, money
Um,
falls from the sky. God graces Americans with money. It's like, and then it came and I was like, what the fuck,
yeah,
like there was it was just it's sad, that you know they left the country just to work more. But yeah, I get
my
what
dad,
you.
my dad was fucking complaining because the reason that he came here is because my grandfather left him and just came to
Oh,
America by himself. So he's like, "What the
yeah,
fuck? I got nobody." He's like, "Let me go find my dad real quick." And
yeah.
so
No, my stepfather came by himself too. He was like the first ever person the first ever person in his family to leave.
yeah, no, my dad wanted to be back with his father,
Yeah.
and he came here looking for jobs and shit, and he ended up working with his Puerto Rican man, and he did roofing, and he said,
Oh,
being an overweight Mexican on top of a roof, it's cool because you're blocking the sun for everybody else, but at one point, you're worried about getting cancer and shit. So,
yeah. Fuck. Speaking of that, my biology class, we were learning about fucking what's it called? Melanoma, which is the worst type of skin cancer. One of the worst, maybe the worst. It's basically skin cancer, and it's a type of cancer that doesn't act like cancer
mm.
because you don't start noticing the symptoms until it's like too late.
Oh damn.
I know skin cancer is nothing to fuck with. All right, it will fuck you up. Please,
I already got ashy skin, man.
where when you're gonna be in the sun for long periods of time, wear some fucking sunblock. Okay, not sunscreen either, because sunscreen is not the same as sunblock. Okay, I want to get this straight. Okay, sunscreen is not sunblock. It doesn't prevent the sun from like hitting your skin. It's called sunscreen. Think of like a screen door.
You remember though? You remember when we used to have like field days for fucking school in
Oh, shit, that
elementary?
was a long time ago.
I remember I sat down with this one bitch and she started spraying like the whole section with fucking, I guess, sunscreen or whatever the fuck, sun spray. I guess she was trying to fucking radiate herself with all this blockage. And I
Yeah.
remember turning around and I was like, "What the fuck is that smell?" And I opened my mouth and it got in my mouth, and
Oh,
I thought I was gonna die. I literally started crying. I'm like, "Fuck, no!"
that is just disgusting. I gotta say, man. I mean, remember just all those fucking people, say in the locker rooms, right? And like freshman year, remember all those people that just spray a shit ton of Axe body spray all
Oh
over
yeah,
themselves,
this is the
thinking that's
go-to.
doing
Yeah,
shit. And nobody's safe, okay? Because even girls would spray a shit ton of perfume. Like in the middle of the day, just whip out their perfume, their coconut or vanilla scented perfume, and just spray a shit ton of it. And next thing you know, half of the bottle is gone. It's like, listen, it was cool, like two pumps, but now you just smell like a fucking gas station bathroom that's trying to cover it up with Febreze. Like.
dude, perfume does not cover the scent of you not taking a shower. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know if people
remember.
realize it, but I've seen it become more of a, I don't want to say trend, but it's more acceptable that you just wear this heavy ass perfume. And I know specifically today, I was sitting down, we're in the auditorium, and I just got this whiff, and I guess I was having like an allergic reaction, because like I felt my throat swell up really quick. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this? I'm not allergic to anything. I have no allergies that I know of. Well, this dude behind me was knocked out, and I was like, oh no, I'm next.
I'm next.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this reminds me of fucking when George Carlin was doing his stand up. He was talking about how men just think that all this cologne is gonna get them laid, and then he said some shit like, "You don't get laid from green shit out of a bottle" or something. That stuck with me, and then it hit me. First of all, a lot of colognes out there don't even smell good. Like, there's so many colognes out
Motherfuckers
there.
motherfuckers will fucking smell like a cheap Versace carpet or some shit.
Dude, there's a lot of colognes that straight up smell like metal. Like they're metallic, and I fucking hate it. It's like you want to smell like fucking Iron Man, go ahead, but don't expect to get laid with it.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, and people overdo it, and it's just you know. And then George Collins talking about how you got pheromones, natural scent, which gives off like I don't know, like some type of sex hormone that makes you attract. I don't know, man. But
No,
basically,
yeah, you mind fuck them until they fuck you.
yeah, no. But basically, your body has its own smell, and it's not that it smells good, but it doesn't really smell bad either. It's just your smell, and it's like it's natural. Why are you trying to cover that shit up with artificial? I don't know,
What do you?
beetle shit.
I know we talked about this a while ago, or at least I brought it up. But talking about perfumes. What are your thoughts or stands on vapping?
On what?
Vapping.
We talked about this?
We have. In case you don't know, vapping is the is the natural cologne of
Oh
women.
shit. Wait, don't tell me.
Yeah, the natural cologne of
Pussy.
women. Yeah, exactly. You're rubbing some pussy juice on your neck,
Ah,
and
no, that's
imagine
not it.
it's a nice hot summer day. You're chilling with your homies. You're in the back of the class. You're trying to go home.
Oh my god, I don't give a damn. Who? I don't give a damn if somebody likes pussy. Like nobody's gonna put that shit on them. Okay, the only types of people that are gonna put that shit on them are I don't know because nobody's gonna put that shit on. Imagine dick cologne or dick perfume.
That's
Nobody's gonna use that shit, let alone fucking pussy juice.
listen, man. I don't understand how this became a thing, but I saw some bitch selling her shit for like $200, and I guess somebody bought it.
I mean, what kind of pussy are we talking about? Because like, there's different. Man, the amount of times we're gonna say pussy right now. Man, no, look, not every pussy smells the same.
You're
So
in
what kind of
fucking
pussy are
class.
we
You're in.
talking about? Are we talking about like unwashed pussy? Are we talking? Man,
This is what I'm saying. You're in class. You start smelling the tuna fish and shit.
was it made as a joke or are they like?
I don't even know at this point. All I know is that they're profiting off of it. So good for them, I guess.
It's got to be so uncomfortable with normal women. You know,
Like, what if
like,
you're just hanging out and you're like, oh shit, that's Stacy. Like, what the fuck?
what the fuck? Smells just like her.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Hey, Brenda, you got some explaining, dude. What the fuck are you doing smelling like Stacy?
Mom.
Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I don't
What the fuck,
know. I'm sorry. It seemed funny and it
man?
was, but
What the fuck?
shit. Fuck.
Oh shit. I was so
Uh,
unexpected.
fucking just nasty innovation. Just innovation is crazy.
Yeah, it's
Ah,
crazy.
fuck. I get.
We went from Head and Shoulders to Between the Legs. I mean, shit's crazy.
Oh wait, remember? Remember that one part from Impractical Jokers where I think it was Q and Sal, or was it Joe and Sal? I don't know. Sal was there. I forgot. No, it was Q. And they were like trying to. It was one of those presentation challenges where like one of them has to like, but they're both presenting, and whoever they got to get the okay from the judges, kind of like
Right.
a Shark Tank, right? And whoever doesn't get the okay for that product loses. And
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Q who was talking about a perfume called I don't know, a mother's musk or something. And it's
Oh
like what's
yeah,
the
I
most
think I
natural
remember.
scent in the world? It's got to be your mother's musk. So the commercial, he said the concept of the commercial is basically a doctor helping a woman give birth, and then the woman like you just see a shot of like the side of her body, and instead of a fucking baby, it's just a fucking head with holding the goddamn perfume, and
What the
then it
fuck,
just
man?
cuts right there. Like what the fuck? I mean, the first time I saw this, I didn't really. It took me like the second watch for me to fully appreciate just how fucking hilarious that would be. I don't remember who ended up. It had to have been Sal who won, but I gotta say, man, like even though it was a joke, I'd watch that commercial. If it was an ad on YouTube, I wouldn't skip at all, man.
Yeah, no, I think I had that interaction with the first time that I watched that ad with the one about the baby and the Doritos. Where the woman's doing the ultrasound and she's like fucking
Oh my god.
doing the thing with the
Yeah.
stomach. He's like,
Ew.
He throws the reader and the baby just slides out. What the fuck,
Baby
man?
just fucking yeets itself right out of the womb. Yeah, no,
I
that's a
like
classic
how I like
commercial.
how her old ass fucking teacher used to say that. Do you know that Doritos are more addictive than crack? And he was so adamant about it. He's like, you don't understand, guy. Every chance that he got, he would just bring it up out of nowhere. He's like,
Yeah, man,
guys,
yeah.
guys,
I still
Doritos are
remember.
more addictive than crack. Just fucking.
I still remember when he fucking pulled up a picture on the board, um, and then it was just like small little piles of like different colored shit. And then he told class, "Anybody tell me what that is?" And people were guessing. And then one guy was like, "Drugs." He was like, "No." Somebody was like, "I don't know, ingredients." He's like, "Yes, but what kind of ingredients?" And they're like, "Ingredients for drugs." And he's like, "No." And they were just going on guessing, and he got impatient. He was like, "These are Doritos." They just let the class go quiet, and then all of a sudden, keep in mind we were in like I don't know fourth grade, fifth grade,
You got
so
some
everybody
fucking
was silent. Everybody was
TMC and
silent,
shit.
dude. There was like 20, 30 fucking different kinds of powders, and but the thing is, I don't even doubt that all that goes into Doritos, man, because
All I know is that he made such a big deal of Doritos being crack, and I always thought that he was off his rocker. That the next day that I prayed, God, please, I don't want to present. He got arrested, so I don't know. Life turns out great, I guess.
yeah.
I
Uh,
guess this man must have ate too many Doritos. I don't know.
yeah,
Crack must have got to him.
yeah, I just had a flashback to when people were talking about. Did you hear what he did? Yeah, not too long ago, a teacher at my school got fired for messing around with not like messing around, like trying to mess around with the one of the students.
Oh my God, I don't know why that's so common. In like every school, every
And
like
the,
3 years, there's got to be that one fucking scandal of some fucking teacher or security guard trying to fuck a kid.
and the fucked up thing was like it was so unexpected too. He was a music teacher and he was cool as shit. Like him and I got along.
Fuck.
And
Oh
then
my
all of a
God, you
sudden,
knew him. you, you knew
yeah,
him.
he was my music teacher, freshman and sophomore, and then
No, dude, my shit was more funny because he was just a security guard, and I only
nah,
had one interaction with him, and the only interaction that I had with him was the day before he got fired. And I remember we came into school. He's like, "What's up, big man?" I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And went about my business. We come the next day, everybody's like, "What the fuck? Why did they just fire a boy?" And everybody's like so like defensive about him. Keep in mind, we don't know the full context. We don't know why
yeah,
he's been fired. But
yeah.
it gets to the point where the whole school is now protesting. And they're like, no, give him his job back. And we're all like outside. And I remember specifically because I was standing next to my buddy, and it was so big that the news got involved. And, they're doing this panoramic of the whole fucking school lining up. My dude twerking in the fucking background. So I hope the news caught that. Anyway, yeah, security guard tried fucking a student, and
Nah,
we were
man,
all defending him like idiots outside, just like give him his job back.
you fucking monster. That's honestly hilarious, but at the same time, fuck that guy. Fuck him hard. I hate
Yeah,
him.
no, definitely, definitely. Speaking of controversies, dude, I haven't watched Good Morning America since I don't know, I was like in fucking middle school.
I
Trying
don't
to,
think I've ever watched it. Like I was aware of its existence,
I
but
was
never.
a fake ass fan, dude, because I was just, like trying to be like an adult. I was like, yeah, no, I'm sophisticated. I watch the
That
news
show
every
has
day.
fans.
Well, I guess, man. I don't know.
I
I was just,
thought it was just like a
dude. I was just
regular
trying.
morning show.
I was just trying to be different. I was like,
I was
let me.
trying to,
Yeah, like, I watch the news. Yeah, I'm educated.
I was trying
Fucking
to fit in by being different.
12 watching Curious George and fucking pretending I knew shit.
Hey, man, Curious George was the shit,
It
man.
was, man.
It was the shit.
So anyway, Good Morning America's Amy Robach and TJ Holmes. So they're one of the major hosts, and they've been in relationships for a long time,
They've been fucking.
and they've been fucking behind the scenes. Uh, the most spicy news you'll hear this week. Uh, that's
Honestly,
got to be uncomfortable, man.
honestly, Is that really spicy? I'm pretty sure shit like that goes on all the fucking
Yeah,
time.
but it's supposed to be professional conduct. Like you know that today nobody tuned in to watch the fucking news. They just wanted to see how this would be handled. Listen, I don't give a fuck about the news. I
Yeah,
get my news from unless something really big happens and it hits my circle. That's how I'm made aware of it.
yeah. I don't. I just hear my news from like people, and that's
Yeah,
it.
dude. I remember when the Queen died. And like everybody was talking about it, and we were in fucking Spanish class. They're like, "Oh my god, teacher, the Queen just died." I was like, "I don't give a fuck. Here's a packet." Like, what the
Yeah, I
fuck?
was sitting at lunch, and then they're like, "The Queen died," and I was like, "For real, finally?"
Yeah,
But
that
like,
was
no.
like the exact reaction too. Like, what the
Then the
fuck?
next day, it hit me. It's like it's so weird having the Queen dead because I'm just used to her being old and alive.
Yeah, that's
She was
very
old
true.
for so fucking long. Like
Oh
now
my
she's
god.
dead. It's like, what do we do? Where do we go from here? It's like she
Listen, we all shed a tear to the real queen, the only queen, the original queen, Betty White.
Freddie Mercury,
Betty White.
Betty White. Yeah, I
Betty
agree with
White.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury's kind of up there too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Betty White. I miss her every day, man. I was actually devastated when I found out she died. I was like, shit. Like I was kind of pissed too. It was like, why now? She
Yeah.
was just about to turn 100. I guess it's. I mean, turning 100. I guess it's not that.
No, I'd be
Like,
pissed. I'd be
she was
dude,
a
if
few
I
days
got up
away.
there,
So,
if I got up to Heaven's Gate and God's like, "Hey, how you been?" It's like, dude, you could have at least let me live a couple months to see 100.
yeah, I mean that's kind of a dick move, but
And then they make fucking magazines like, "Oh, oldest actress." So like she's about to hit it, and then she dies like a week later.
fuck. Ah, shit, man. I fucking love the Golden Girls. My mother and I love the Golden Girls, man. Just immaculate show, I must say. It needs more attention nowadays.
Yeah.
I guess it does have attention, but I mean, I see people wearing like merchandise with the Golden Girls. Like people take like icons from the past, like Marilyn Monroe, and like they make like hoodies and hats and shit, but like make them more modern.
Hmm.
They do that with the Golden Girls, but like it's kind of cringy though, because it's like I don't know, they put sunglasses and chains on them, and it's fucking
What the
weird.
fuck? I don't want to see Betty White with a fucking with a
The
fucking
only
do
time I ever,
rag.
yeah, no, the only time I ever want to see Betty White with a durag is if it's actually her voluntarily putting on a durag.
Yeah.
I don't want those Photoshop type shit. But I guess we'll never. Wait, has that ever been done before? Has she ever like put on a do? It seems like a Betty White thing to do. No,
It
but
says in disappointment.
wait,
No Betty
yeah,
White
at
with a
first it
do
was
rag.
disappointing, but there are durags with Betty White on it. Like,
That's a
oh
win.
no, never mind. That's Betty Boop. Never mind.
Oh, what? No, that's okay.
I feel kind of fine. Did it next to you. Well, I forgot the rest of the words, man. I look at my do I'd pull it out of nowhere when I did that barbecue thing.
Yeah.
It just seemed appropriate at the time.
Oh yeah, no, dude, it's a go-to for any barbecue. The do rag song.
Yeah, where did you hear it one time? Wasn't it like at a
Oh yeah,
Target?
no, I heard that at Walmart, dude.
Oh,
It was the most out of body experience I've ever had. I was I was shopping for shirts and shit at the Walmart, and I'm like, for real, I was playing with my hair and shit, and all of a sudden I just hear, I don't got cash,
dude, that
but I
sounds
got the
fucking
do
dope.
rag. I started hearing
Oh,
this fucking do rag song. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, what is this groovy ass beat?
that sounds sick, man. If I was in your position, I'd be at peace. Like I'd reach nirvana at a grocery store or like Walmart shopping for clothes. The song pops on. I'd feel like the main character. Did you feel like the main character, or were
Oh,
you just
definitely,
like,
dude. I felt like the main character. And then there was this wedding that I went to
yeah,
a couple months ago. Well, I guess a month ago, and they started playing the fucking do rag song. Like, keep in mind, it's a room full of just Mexicans and whites. So there nobody wears durags in there.
No, nobody even knows what the fucking durag is.
They've never seen a durag in their life.
Yeah, and when they have, they didn't know what to call it. They just call it like a sock on top of
Yeah,
somebody. Yeah, speaking of music, you're not gonna fucking believe this. I feel like I'm announcing somebody's death right now, but out of nowhere, like I was in the kitchen earlier, right? And my little sister was having some supper, and I was preparing myself a little something too. And she starts playing a song, and then she's like, "Hey, can you guess this song? Do you know what song this is?" And I was like, "No, I don't think I do." And then the song, starts to sound more familiar, and then the lyrics come in, and it was Friday. It was Friday by fucking what the fuck her name is, Rebecca
oh
Black.
yeah. Oh
It
my
was
god,
fucking
I had
Friday.
blocked out that song until
And
you
I
brought it up.
was right when I know I completely blocked that song. I was living fucking comfortably up until that up until that moment. My little sister is like, "Do you know this song?" It kicks in. I start to hear the lyrics. And I was instantly. It was like a reflex. Instantly, I ran to the phone. I was like, "Turn that shit off! Turn that shit off!" My sister was having a fucking blast. She was like,
Hey man, you know what? I hope she plays it again. I hope you hear it every single day of your life.
speaking of hearing it every single day. Well, I guess it's not every single day. Apparently, her fucking teacher plays it for the class.
No, 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 no. Let's get one thing straight here. I hope you listen to that song for the rest of your life because I have been cursed now for what? 7 years. 7
Cyndi
years.
Lauper is a phenomenal
Seven
singer.
years. I have been cursed with that fucking girls wanna have fun song. And
That's a dope
there has
song.
not been a month where it just doesn't randomly play. And I have to hear it.
You
Uh
serious? Wait, when was the last time you heard it?
last week. Last week was
Oh
the last
shit!
time I heard it.
Yo, so it's an actual curse.
It's an actual
Oh my
curse.
god!
I have the
I thought
Cyndi Lauper curse.
there's no way you're hearing that song at least once a
So
month.
for a little bit of context, we had to pick a song to do a choreographed dance to,
In like
and there was
sixth grade,
in
right?
like sixth grade. Yeah, so this has been years, years and years and years. And at first we had this like powerful, strong message song, but they were like, nah, let's pick Cyndi Lauper. And I was like,
Yeah.
all right, cool, whatever. And I come in with my SpongeBob fit. I'm wearing a yellow shirt, this red tie, red suspenders and shit. Apparently, I have a fat ass. I can't fit the suspenders, so I'm just, out here in a yellow shirt and
Oh,
red tie.
yo, sure, man.
And, I'm hitting my moves. I'm doing the sprinkler and shit. And, like, this song, I'm like, God, I hope I never have to hear this song again. But no,
Yeah.
for the last 7 years, every single month, I just have to hear girls want to have fun. And I am honestly tired.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I mean, what you could hope that I hear it's Friday at least once a month, but it doesn't count because we both equally hate that song. So
If it means that you will experience the torture that I've endured the last 7 years, then I will become a Rebecca Black fan.
yeah, but I mean, you hate that song too. So however, there is this one song that you do not remember, but like when you found out that I hated it, I'm not even gonna tell you what it is because I genuinely hate the song. You don't remember, which is amazing.
I really do.
You're
I
trying
got
to
no
remember.
clue.
You're trying to remember right now. You're in deep thought right now.
Yeah, then I was mid thought. I'm like, what the fuck is he
Yeah.
talking about?
For 2 seconds, you were just having a flashback. You were looking back at every single memory you had with me. I saw it in your face.
Dude, I'm gonna get this. I'm just send you songs one day, just
Nah, nah,
randomly.
nah. You won't find this one, man. You won't, and you don't even remember the context as to why I hate the song so much. So this is perfect, man. Here's the thing: that I find funny, like Cyndi Lauper's "Girls Just Want to Have Fun" is basically your version of a Rick Roll.
Yeah, dude,
You can
dude,
handle a Rick
and just for
Roll,
the
but
context too, girls just want to have fun. The whole group was girls, and I was the only dude in there.
and you
And
killed it too, man.
yeah, I killed it. I killed it. But it's like, what the fuck? Why
I've
me
never seen
specifically?
anybody hit the sprinkler like that before.
The
Amazing.
running man, the sprinkler,
Michael Jackson got nothing on you, man.
fucking tore a quad halfway through this fucking. I remember I was doing some fucking spin, and I was supposed to like grab this chick by the arms and shit, And when I did, my knee just gave out, and like I was trying so hard not to fall. Damn, cause at one point I had to hold her tight, and I just remember I let one rip, man. It was not a good time for me.
Yeah. One question that I do have is why the fuck isn't Girls Just Want to Have Fun version of a Rickroll? Because there's songs out there, like there's meme songs out there that's basically a Rickroll, you know?
Yeah,
But like Rickroll, the uh fucking what's the name of the song? I don't even call it the name of the song. Never Gonna
never
Give
give
You
you
Up.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the main. That's like the original. That's Patient Zero when it comes down to Rick Roll type meme
Oh,
song.
did you see the new one that he made? Like when
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So I
he's
had
so old.
to. Dude, I miss when I could just enjoy "Never Gonna Give You Up" like any other '80s song. But now it's like, but at the same time, I want to keep the meme alive. It's just so legendary. But why isn't Girls Just Want to Have Fun one of those types of memes? It's so perfect. The beginning, and then do. You know, it's perfect. You know why? But I guess I like it this way too. That's just your exclusive
It's
Rickroll.
my personal Rickroll, and I'm
Yeah,
fucking tired of having been tormented for the
yeah.
last 7 years of my life.
And I could have one, but you don't remember. You don't remember. And honestly, it can't be Friday because like as much as I hate that song, it's like part of YouTube history for people
Gangnam
to hate
Style.
it. Like I get a kick out of hating it. It's not like a hate, like let it burn type of hate. It's like a
I'm just gonna
hate.
start naming fucking song Gangnam Style. Party Rock,
Gangnam Style is actually kind of fire, man.
Party Rock.
That's also kind of dope
Fuck,
too.
no, I can't remember. Fuck,
Shit, that's my childhood right there, man.
yeah, I'm trying so hard. I've been fucking deep thought, man.
At the same time, I kind of wish that you didn't do that dance because it's such a good song. I fucking love that song. That song brings me so much joy. Not because of it torments you, but it's memories, man. Like that song I grew up with
Man, fuck
that
Cyndi
type of
Lauper.
music. Man,
I'm
fuck you.
tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit.
Cyndi Lauper's voice. Have you listened to Time After Time?
I after that specific time, and then getting my own personal Rick Roll, I said I will never listen to any fucking Cyndi
No,
Lauper music ever again.
her song Time After Time.
I what?
Cyndi Lauper's song Time After Time. Her
No, I
vocals go
that is
crazy on it.
the only the fucking girls want to have fun is my only song. I will never listen to her music. Never.
But like Time After Time is
I don't
such
give
a
a
beautiful
fuck.
song. Dude, oh my god, man.
I refuse.
Well shit. Well fuck you, man. I don't know. What's like a song that you say is both of our Rickrolls, so much so that like neither of us would ever dare to send each other because that's how much both of us hate it.
What? So basically, what's a song that we both hate?
Mm. I'm not telling you that
Yeah,
shit.
there you go. I'm gonna get it eventually.
Okay.
Anyway, December 2nd. It this entire week. Uh, this is around the week that Juice WRLD passed away a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Um, never really listened to his music like that when he was alive, but it's something about an artist's death that I don't know. It kind of makes you wonder, I guess. So
Yeah.
you listen to some music, and I would say it's pretty all right, man. Uh, Definitely can see the connections and whatnot. Sucks what they did to him though. In terms of like when he passed, because they just like any dead artist, it's a business. You got to keep going. So they
Yeah.
just put out music like it's whatever. Uh,
Yeah. Man, I've always hated that. And not to like cuz I mean not to pull away from this topic, but one thing I do have to bring up is YouTube and Jimi Hendrix's music. Not really YouTube, just the people that own Jimi Hendrix's uh, music catalog now. It's like they're so fucking they rarely ever release like songs, and I just found out recently that now you can listen to his full albums on YouTube now, which is fucking dope. But you couldn't do that a year ago, 2 years ago, fucking 5, 6, 8 years ago. You usually have to go to Spotify But for people that don't have Spotify, can't use.
Good old Spotify, man. It's always a fun tradition in December. Watching people share their fucking Wrapped or whatever the fuck Spotify got. It's cool to see who you wouldn't give the aux to. Like if you were going on a, if you were going on a fucking trip or whatnot, I don't think I want to listen to 10 hours of three big guys. Just
I'd listen to 10 hours of that. Tie me up and play that shit on high
dude. Did I
volume.
tell? So I was sick last week, and I don't know why, but I thought that listening to meme songs would make me feel better. So I was
I get
lying
that.
in, yeah, I was lying in bed, and I had that moment where I had sleep paralysis. Like
Mm,
I just got stuck, right? So I
yeah.
can't move. And it was like that for an hour, and I'm fucking laying on the bed, and like on my fucking on my fucking TV, loud as fuck by the way, because I didn't turn it off. I just fell asleep. It's just three big guys, and then it's like what the fuck? I'm just stuck there. And eventually it gets to the point that my mom wakes up. It's like fucking middle of the night. She's pounding on my door. She's like, turn that off. Turn
It's
that
like,
off.
no, I can't move.
And like I can't fucking make a sound. So she
Yeah.
unlocks my door and she's struggling to turn it off. And she keeps rewinding to the specific part which is three big guys. Like, mom, what the fuck?
Wait, so like, did she get you out of your sleep paralysis?
No, she just left me there. She didn't even give a fuck that I was on the ground at one point. Like I was just gone, and
Oh, you're
I'm
on the
on the
ground.
ground. She doesn't give a fuck. She just turns TV off finally, and
What
she just
the?
leaves. I'm fucking dying here.
I like to think that like you're in the dark and like you're on your bed listening to music, and then like at some point you fall asleep and you wake up to be paralyzed, and then it's just three big balls playing, right?
Dude, it's
And your
just
sleep paralysis and your sleep paralysis demon in the fucking corner is getting closer and closer.
yeah, dude, I'm fucking dying. The three big guys is my fucking theme song. The hell?
And then like the bit of light that shines through your window illuminates the demon's face. It happens to be Shaq.
Oh my god, no! Of zero
Oh.
long. Just fucking.
He slowly takes off your headphones, crushes your face a little.
Oh my
That
god,
guy's
man.
massive, man. That honestly terrifying
Do
me.
you think Shaq could fit in the tank?
Hmm.
These are the philosophical questions that keep me up at 3 in the morning. And this time I got
Probably,
answers.
probably, but I don't think you'll be able to operate it.
Yeah, that's my conclusion.
Yeah. Imagine him, somebody as tall as him in the military. You think that's allowed? I mean, maybe
Yeah,
not in the
I think it's
infantry.
encouraged actually.
Yeah, but like maybe not in the infantry, because uh, I know, especially in like say special forces, army special forces, like you got to be a certain height, because
I can
I
see
don't
him
know if
operating an
you
airplane and going phew 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 phew
make that sound again.
phew 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 phew.
uh,
Oh, Shaq fly airplane.
uh, yeah, no, he's just so fucking massive. Should I bring up his dick again, or
What the fuck?
should I let that ship sail?
Yeah, I think we it's enough about talking about Shaq's dick.
Let's kiss his dick goodbye. Oh yeah, the World Cup, that's happening. That's a thing.
Oh my god, dude! You know what I just remembered and like what just got brought up to me? Uh,
Uh,
my uncle. So we've seen my uncle more this week because it's the World Cup, and it's funny because we're all Mexican and shit, and just watching them
yeah,
devastated, just heartbroken.
I know.
But I found out that I had a nickname when I was little. My nickname was El Chapo. I what the fuck? Like
Why?
what? So it's not like drug lord El Chapo. El Chapo just means that you're short, and I was really short.
Yeah, yeah.
So my nickname was
Chapo.
El Chapo for a very long time, and I forgot because nobody calls me that shit anymore. And and just out of nowhere, he's like, El Chapo, give me some more coke. And I was like, what the fuck? What do you mean?
It's always the best when your parents or your family brings up shit that you don't remember, and it's like the best thing to them, but to you, it's like, what the fuck do you mean? I need answers.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no, I mean, when Mexico was playing Saudi Arabia, we were watching in school, right? And my teacher was just devastated. I was so tempted to say, like, everybody in the room just went quiet because you got to keep in mind, everybody in that room was Mexican.
Did you also happen to watch this in the Spanish class?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was eighth
dude.
period Spanish class.
For me, it was seventh period, but even the teacher, dude, we were doing a pack and halfway through, she's like, "Hey, everybody, be quiet." And she
Yeah,
just sits
yeah,
down. She
no,
starts watching this World Cup. She's like, "Give a fuck about this class." She's just
yeah.
watching the World Cup. And they
And
scored.
listen,
They scored like 2 goals. They were up. And then I fucking left. They come back and everybody's crying. Like everybody's on their fucking.
I know I was having a ball too, man. I was having a fucking blast because like the one kid that was like making jokes and cracking jokes while like, especially when like the tension would increase while they were playing.
Yeah.
I didn't even know, but this kid is Guatemalan too, so he was just having a blast, just because everybody else is Mexican. I thought I was the only non-Mexican there.
Dude, I was called
But,
racist because I didn't believe that our team could pass. And I was like, dude, I'm Mexican. Like, I
yeah,
how is that racist? It's just me knowing that we kind of fucked up and backed ourselves into a corner here.
yeah. I mean, I was so tempted once everybody went quiet. I was so tempted to say, "Damn, I feel bad for Saudi Arabia," but no, they fucking kill me. Like
Yeah, no, you good.
they would kill me. My teacher was so frustrated too. She was loud as shit, man. Just loud, man. Fucking
Dude, I
loud.
like how it's got us doing fucking like side hustle shit. We're banking money and betting shit. Like on the side watching this soccer game.
Yeah, yeah. But I kind of feel bad too because apparently Mexico had these new outfits that they didn't even get to try out. So my teacher was disappointed. She was like, "Oh, they can't even use the new fucking outfits." She was sad, and it was kind of funny, but also kind of sad. But it was still pretty funny.
Yeah,
Uh,
no man. Look, if there's anything that this World Cup has taught me is that Mexicans will party at any moment.
yeah,
It doesn't matter when. Dude, I don't know if you've seen the videos, but a bunch of Mexicans, because Mexico's playing the fucking guitar.
yeah,
They just made their way over there. Fuck deportation. Fuck the fact that they were literally most people are scared to leave their house. They're like, fuck it, we're going to Egypt. We're going to fucking whatever the fuck
yeah,
Saudi Arabia. They're teaching the people at Qatar how to get down to like fucking doing the fucking Macarena and shit. They're
yeah.
teaching these people. They're bringing the culture, man.
Oh man, dude, my neighbors would party for anything. I think I've mentioned this before. I
Dude,
mentioned it, like,
I remember our fucking neighbors. This is years ago. We had more Mexicans here. There was a cat giving birth on the street,
oh my god,
and everybody just pulled up.
you got videos?
Everybody pulled up. The fucking elotera,
Yeah.
the,
Oh
the
shit.
chick with the fucking corn just comes to
Yeah.
the side, and as the kittens are coming out, they're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. They're like fucking hyping the shit up, and they're blasting music in the background and shit. It became an event. It became a whole fucking thing.
They get the fucking bouncy castle
Yeah.
out. You start hearing the freaking ice cream truck coming around. Yeah, my neighbors will party. They'll find any excuse. They'll celebrate fucking Hanukkah all 8 days, my friend.
Oh
Both
shit.
fireworks and shit in the middle of winter. Yeah, but what can we say? Mexicans love to party.
I like how in one of the interviews when Mexico got eliminated, some guy was like, see, man, I told you this is gonna happen. He was like fucking crying. And then his buddy comes in and they're in the shot. He's like, he gives him a modelo. He's just like fucking happy all over. He's like, let's go back to USA. He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I guess because like I don't know, man. Mexicans are just the funniest people. You don't even have to make fun of them. They just kind of do it themselves. They're
Yeah,
fucking hilarious. I guess because also I grew up around them all my life. They're the funniest fucking people, man. And I love being around them. I just feel so at home.
yeah,
The
man.
food, man. The fucking food.
George Lopez, all that shit.
A lot of people say that Japanese food is like the fucking peak of cuisine, man. But for me, it's a tie between the Italians and Mexicans. You know, I mean, what's your besides like? I mean, what's your favorite cuisine ever?
You know what? People are gonna say, "What the fuck?" But Americans, they just steal shit. So we got all the cuisines.
Yeah,
We
basically. I
got
mean,
everything.
I guess the only original. Wait, because like, isn't our national
Dude,
food apple pie?
our only originality is Mountain Dew. Like that's all we have to show for our country.
Really?
Yeah, Mountain Dew is American, I think. Mountain Dew and beef jerky. Just
Beef jerky, yeah. But also apple pie, right?
yeah,
Where
I guess.
did apple pie? Because I just feel like, yeah, no, apple pie originated in England, so
Oh yeah, we can't have
we
shit
didn't
in
stole
America.
our fucking national dish. Burgers weren't even made here either. Pizza, we kind of fucked up pizza, man. Because like, come on, Domino's isn't fucking pizza. Pizza Hut isn't pizza. I mean, it is pizza, but it's not like pizza pizza. It's just like pizza, but not pizza pizza. You
No,
know.
that'll be Little Caesars. That's pizza.
Yeah, I had Little Caesars just yesterday. Because I went over to my friend's and she had Little Caesars. I was like, fuck yeah.
A lot of people shit on them, but like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, yeah. The thing, I don't shit on it because you get what you pay for. It's like cheap pizza, it's good pizza for a reasonable price, If it was overpriced, I'd shit on it hard because like you serving me some half-assed pizza for like $10. Fuck that. But it's a reasonable price. It's pretty cheap. So, you know, I don't mind.
Yeah, no, definitely don't mind.
You definitely get what you pay for.
I
And
definitely
like
shit on Domino's pizza though. That's
Domino's takes like 4 fucking days to get out of your
who the
system.
fuck. I don't know why. I just don't like the combination of the bread with the butter. It tastes weird.
Honestly, man, I don't know. They're kind of all the same to me, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe there's differences in flavor and even texture, but they're all kind of the same.
You
In
waited
my
your whole,
opinion.
you did all your assignments and shit just to get the thinnest of. By the time you get your slice of pizza, it looks like a fucking anorexic person or some shit because it's so
I
slim.
know,
At the
dude.
pizza parties, like what the fuck?
I mean, except for the last time we had a pizza party, we got decent pizza. It was from this popular pizza joint that my friend happens to live next to, and her uncle happens to own, and her parents happen to work at, and nobody knows that she exists or I exist or that she basically gets a family discount. I feel so bad eating at her place though, even though she offers, like, I feel so bad eating pizza, free pizza that people love.
I mean,
My
you
friend
gotta
didn't
do what
even
you gotta do,
realize how
man.
popular that pizza place is until I told her, like, everybody fucking creams all over this pizza place. And she's like, really? And I was like, yeah, don't you see motherfuckers walking in there? Even teachers uh, go in there. So pretty much that's what they got the pizza and that's some damn good pizza, if I'm gonna be honest, man. So, and they
Yeah, man.
serve decently sized slices. So I feel bad for all those other schools that have to fucking cut it 10 million times just so everybody gets a slice. There was a lot of leftover pizza. I got to take half of a box home.
Hey, man.
Well, a little
Shit.
less than half, but I fed some people.
Yeah, no, man. Fucking school lunch is fucking weird. They're giving you barbecue with milk. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck is that supposed to do with
how
anything?
the fuck do they expect people to continue with their school with the rest of the day? Because they're either losing brain cells or getting sleepy or just having the worst shits ever.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of having the worst shits, I've been having the worst shits lately. Like, not like the worst shits. It's just like the feeling of me having to take a shit just comes at the worst times because I refuse to take a shit at school. I refuse to have my bare ass touched. Like, only once, however, sat and taken a shit in school. It was in elementary, and when I flushed the toilet, man.
I try not to go to school bathrooms just because the mental image of when I was little and I walked in, some dude had his pants all the way down to his ankles, which is not this is not a good scene.
In elementary,
Just ass out, just
elementary.
using the urinal.
We think about the same guy.
Yeah, we're talking about the same guy.
Yeah, he was doing target practice. He was doing that
Yeah,
shit that you play at Chuck E. Cheese, the water gun with the
yeah.
fucking target in the middle. Uh, that motherfucker tried to peek through the crack of the stall one time when I was taking a piss. He was trying to catch something. I don't know. I was so tempted to open the stall door and slam his face, but I couldn't because the fucking door opens the other way. So it opens on the inside instead of the outside. So also I would have gotten in trouble. So, And then I walked out, and the teacher that was supervising, or not, she wasn't a teacher. She was a bitch, and not a teacher. But when I walked out, I was like, the kid tried to. She just like closed her eyes and was like was just nodding and was just like gesturing me to go. And I was like, okay, well, fuck you too, bitch. Dude, I had the weirdest times in the school bathrooms in elementary. One time, the floors were fucking slippery as shit, and after I washed my hands, out of nowhere, I just slipped and I did the splits. You gotta understand, I can't do the splits, man.
Well,
I
yeah.
cannot. I did the splits first time I ever did the splits first, and it could have been the only time. I don't know how. Okay, my bones did not break. I don't know how I did the splits. It just happened, and I don't know. I was just there, but I couldn't get the fuck back up. Luckily, my buddy was there, but then he ended up leaving. He was laughing at me and ended up leaving. So now I had to find a way to get out of this position. I was the only one in the bathroom, and I was kind of just like crawling.
Just
And
crawling my way
then
back
like,
home.
my legs kind of just snaps back in fucking place, and I was like, fuck. And then the other time was in the same fucking bathroom on the same floor.
The
But this
fucking
time I was,
custodians got it out for you.
yeah, no, this time I was completely alone. So I did the splits again, second, and those were the only two times that I ever done the fucking splits. I was there, and this time it was a bit more painful,
Dude,
like this time I actually felt
I was walking through the hallways, and it's so quiet, right? Because people are taking tests and shit.
it.
And all
Yeah.
I hear from the bathroom is, it's bad, it's really bad." And I was like, "What the fuck? What's going on?" I wanted to peek, but I don't know. Something inside me told me to just keep walking.
Yeah. That reminds me of when I had a full on conversation with the guy that was taking a shit in elementary. I was just having a full on conversation, and you know who it is too. I had a full on conversation with this dude, and it's like I was taking a piss, and then I walked in, and it was like, "Flick, is that you?" I was like, "Yeah, it's me." It was like, I forgot what else we talked about, but we were just having a full on conversation. I was just pissing. It
It
was like
just starts
this is the
unloading
weirdest
his family
conversation.
struggles and shit to you. I trust you so much.
I think I asked, like, "Are you taking a shit?" Yeah, I did it. I was like, "Are you taking a shit?" He's like, "Yeah."
What the fuck?
He's like, "Oh, yeah, yeah." Wash my hands. And I was like, "All right, well, I'll see you in class." He's like, "Yeah." I fucking left, man. But yeah, man, who the fuck just has a random conversation with the guy taking a shit? And we rarely ever interacted. So I don't know.
That's your core memory, man.
Yeah, now it is because I just remember this. I didn't think about this in fucking years, man. As a matter of fact, I don't think I thought about this since it actually happened, and that was years ago. And now I got a core memory, which is cool, you know.
Yeah, man. So speaking of not cool, man, Kanye back in the fold, like always. Um, did you hear that interview he did with fucking who was it, Alex Jones, the conspiracy, the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
conspiracy dude?
I mean,
Uh,
not I know who he is, but I didn't see the interview.
he was like, "Oh, I love Hitler. Like, there's so much that we can learn from this guy." It was like, what the fuck, man?
Oh shit! Yeah, actually, I did. Man, he's on some shit,
And
man.
then he posts himself that picture with, I guess it was like the swastika, but it was like crossed out. So it was like fuck the Nazis or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, I know I'm about to get banned, but here's a picture of me. It immediately gets fucking banned. It's like, yo, man, what the fuck is Kanye doing, dude?
Yeah, I was overhearing my buddies talk at our table in freaking creative writing, and they were saying, "Isn't Kanye autistic?" And then it all clicked. I was thinking to myself, "Shit, he might be." Now that I think about it,
I don't know about autistic. Definitely bipolar. You know,
maybe
it's just not a good look. You know,
tism,
what?
tism.
Yeah, anti-Semitism.
Oh no, just tism.
Oh, it's
Like
just tism.
yeah,
I thought you said anti-Semitism. Like,
yeah. My friend says tism, like short for autism. I just started using it.
oh,
Sometimes he says that I know he's like tism. One time we were watching a movie while high, and one of the characters, it was have you seen this new animated film? I think it's new. Mitchell's versus the Machines.
I think I've heard of it. Yeah.
My friend is convinced that the little brother of the main character has autism. And then there was a part where like he was saying a bunch of shit, like he was rapidly talking and overthinking and all this and all that. And by the end of it, out of nowhere, there was silence, and then my friend was like, "Tism." I was high as shit. Like that was kind of funny to me. Not gonna lie, but
Yeah, man. But bring it back though.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think it's gotten to the point where you can't defend it anymore. I
no,
think I think I started looking at people a little bit weird when they started defending Kanye now. It's just, you know,
yeah, yeah. No, people that defend Kanye nowadays. I mean, it was cool back then, but like now it's kind of
but
like
man's made fucking college dropout. Who gives a fuck?
yeah,
Man's out here saying the most wild shit.
yeah, but still kind of entertaining. I mean, you know.
Oh yeah, no, the thing about, I don't know, you might not give a fuck about this, but he exposed Chris Paul, who's an NBA player,
Mm,
um having an affair with his wife while they were still together.
mm,
And that's funny because this man's a midget. Not a midget, but like, you know, he's really short and he's not at all threatening. But he made him seem like the most threatening guy ever. He's
yeah,
like he's like, this man's been fucking my wife. It's like, what the fuck?
I think I saw West Side Live make a new post on Kanye. I think the divorce was settled or whatnot.
Oh yeah, no.
You
What
saw
is
the
the?
post?
Not that, but it reminded me of that Bill Burr shit. It was like, now it's $20,000 to give a kid Fruit Loops and shit. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, here's the post. Justin, Kanye West, and Kim Kardashian have settled their divorce, with Kim getting 200K a month in child support. And
Like
then
she's not already rich. Like she doesn't
yeah,
have
for
money.
real. I mean, they're both pretty damn loaded, so you know. And then West Side Live says, "Sorry, I had to do it." And this he took a few verses from Gold Digger. It's funny because like Kanye made that song for Kim, and he ended up marrying her anyway, and now he's basically living the song.
And
Kind
then
of
he
funny.
also lived out the other song. Was it on Power? I think, where he was like, restraining order, can't see my daughter. I'm like, dude can't see his kids. Like, you know.
Oh my god, man!
But that's
Uh,
fucked up, man. Because America, you know, the guy divorces and he, he can't have shit no more. Like it all goes to the woman.
yeah, yeah, it's kind of messed up. I mean, it really is messed up.
Yeah.
Oh man, shit's just not fair. But shit, that's their business. Plus, they're both pretty damn loaded. So I mean, is it really that big of a deal? In terms of money, is it that big of a deal?
It's not about money. It's about the right thing. You know.
Yeah, and so far it's looking like far from that. But in terms of money,
But in terms of money, they're both fucking rich. Isn't it amazing that you can just blow up from a sex tape? Like that's fucking crazy. Like you have made the most successful sex tape that it's allowed you to have a career for the last decade. Like
the most
that's
successful sex tape, I've seen it, and I was so bored watching it.
I don't give a fuck if you're bored or not. It sustained her for like an entire decade.
And it still kind of is
Yeah,
sustaining. Yeah, I actually I knew of her existence, but I didn't know that she made a sex tape. So then I checked it out, not like recently,
he's left
like
for
years back.
inquisitive research purposes, of course.
Yeah, no, it was for research purposes, and after I watched it,
He's like mid, just fucking.
I,
I'm feeling a light six.
I
Just
honestly wasted my time, dude. I was expecting to like, man, what the fuck is people talking about? How did she get famous from this? And no, people are just idiots. People are horny. I wasn't even horny when I was watching it. I was kind of just like, let's see what people are talking about. Nothing, man. Nothing.
sad shit, sad shit.
Such is life. Such is life.
Yeah, man. At least it's getting nicer, man. I mean, not nicer, but winter's coming, basically.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna shovel a shit ton of snow. I'm not looking forward to fucking walking a long
It's
distance.
all I know is that it's tiger blanket season, and I'm ready. Just that's
Oh
all I
man,
got looking forward.
I got a tiger blanket, but it's not a tiger. It's a cheetah, I think. Yeah, it's a cheetah.
Did I tell you that he bought a fucking my dad first time that he uses online shopping? He's always like a in store type person, He doesn't like to get scammed.
Yeah.
He's telling me like, no, you have to be proud of me. I learned how to do this. And first of all, he's on what's that shit called? What's that off-brand shit called? It's not Amazon. It's something else.
What, like eBay, Craigslist?
Not Craigslist. Etsy.
Oh, Etsy. Yeah.
My dad
Okay.
was like, "You gotta be proud of me. I learned how to do this all by myself." He pulls up the Etsy and he bought this fucking blanket, and it's supposed to be a tiger blanket. He's like, "You can never have too many tiger blankets." So yeah,
Right.
whatever, dad. And it comes in the fucking mail. And it's got George Lopez on it. It's a fucking George Lopez
Hey,
blanket.
no, that's actually kind of dope, man. Not gonna lie. I mean,
Yeah,
I
no,
could see the
yeah,
George
no.
fucking
He
Lopez.
fucking he fucking slept with. He's like, whatever, it's still fine. But
Yeah.
he's still pissed. He's like, I got scammed.
I mean, I I'd rather sleep with George Lopez than a tiger. If we're gonna be honest. Even though like those blankets are warm, they're not really my material. I don't like that material.
Yeah. If there's
Makes you
anything to learn
sweat.
from this,
If there's any takeaway from this, wear sunblock, not sunscreen, please.
please, for the
Fucking
love of
trust that.
God, if there's any God out there, can I just go a month without listening to girls want to have fun? Just please.
Yeah, and I don't know, maybe